Hello friends, welcome to another practice question of linear equations. This is the 79th question in the series. I will strongly urge you to go back and watch the previous 78 questions as well. The link to the entire playlist is down there in the description. Let's start solving this one. This is a speed, distance and time problem, and there are two formulae that we'll be using very heavily over here. That time is equal to distance upon speed, and speed is equal to distance upon time, and distance is equal to speed into time. Okay, these are the formulae that we'll be using very frequently in solving these kind of questions. So let's see. Ved travels 600 kilometers to his home, partly by train and partly by car. He takes 8 hours if he travels 120 kilometer by train and the rest by car. Okay, so let's play with the conditions a little bit here. Condition 1, it says 120 kilometer by car, 120 kilometer by train, and what is the remaining? The remaining is 480 kilometer by car. It takes him 8 hours if he travels 120 kilometers by train and the rest by car. What it actually means is, what will be the time taken by Ved? So let's say the speed of the train is t and the speed of the car is c. Okay, so let me define here. Speed of train is equal to t, whereas the speed of car is equal to c. So what is the time taken by Ved to travel 120 kilometer by train? Okay, we know that time is equal to distance upon speed. So distance is 120 kilometer and the train speed is t. So this is the time taken by Ved to travel the distance by train. Okay, now what is the time spent traveling by car? It is 480 which he traveled by car divided by c, and the condition says, he takes 8 hours. Okay, so if he travels 120 kilometers by train and 480 kilometers by car, the total time taken by him is 8 hours. Okay, I have used this formula. Time is equal to distance upon speed. Okay, and what is the condition 2 here? Condition 2 says he takes 20 minutes longer if he travels 200 kilometers by train. Okay, 200 kilometers at the speed of train and the rest by car, which is 400 kilometers if he travels by car. Then condition 2 is 200 by speed of train, that is t, plus 400 by speed of car, which is c. It will take him 20 minutes longer. Now remember, the 8 that we have used here is in hours. Okay, so the time taken here is 20 minutes more, so it will be 8 plus 20 minutes out of 60 minutes. So this is the amount of time he is taken in the second occasion. Okay, so we have to find the speed of the train and the car. We have to basically find the value of t and the value of c over here. Okay, so how can we simplify it? How can we simplify this further? Is there a way we can simplify this further? Okay, so one very simple mechanism is to multiply this by 5 and to multiply this by 3. When you do that, what happens is this becomes 600 by t and this becomes 600 by t. Don't oversimplify the question. We'll simplify it where we need it. Okay, so when we multiply this by 5 and when we multiply this by 3, this number will become 600 by t, which we can subtract between the two equations. Okay, so equation 1 by 5 and equation 1 you multiply by 5 and equation 2 you multiply by 3. I'm writing here what we get the two equations is we get 600 by t plus 480 by c is equal to 40, and the other will become 600 by t plus, oh sorry, we have multiplied this by 5, right? So this will be 480 into 5, and this will be 600 upon 400 into 3, so this will be 1200 upon c is equal to, now 8 plus 20 by 60 is 1 by 3, it becomes 25 by 3, and 25 by 3 multiplied by 3 is 25, so I get 25 here. Now I have to subtract the two equations, so this minus this minus this, and this minus this. So on subtracting, 480 into 5 is 2400. 2400 minus 1200 becomes, this will become 0, and this will become plus 1200 by c is equal to 40 minus 25 is 15. And what this gives you is that c is equal to 1200 by 15, and that is equal to 80. Now remember, the speed we chose was in kilometer per hour, so 80 kilometer per hour. And what is the speed of the train? So let's put that in this equation. Okay, the first one. So I get 120 by t is equal to, sorry, 120 by t plus 480 by c. Now what is the value of c? It is 80 is equal to 8. What this becomes is 120 by t is equal to 8 minus of this, 0 cancels with 0, and 8 6 are, so 8 minus 6, which is equal to 2, and this tells me that t is equal to 120 by 2, that is 60. Okay, so the final answer is the speed of the train t is equal to 60, and the speed of the car is equal to 80 kilometers per hour. I hope you found this video useful. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe. And in case you want me to solve any other questions for you, do shoot your questions at the WhatsApp number mentioned in the description. Till then, keep working hard, keep practicing hard. Cheers and God bless.